tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Now the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He tries to take the top off. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Turner, and tackled there by the defense. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Trying to escape and get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Trying to run, it's Turner. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
How How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers. And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Maybe some room here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Both of these offenses just up and down the field, scoring at will. This QB's already got over 150 passing yards in the game, so he's not going to stop slinging it. Which defense can get a stop?
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 3rd and long, and the defense dialed up. Heat, heat, and more heat.
And I love that. I love being aggressive on 3rd and long. I want the ball out of the quarterback's hands. I want to find a way to play man coverage on the outside. I want to make it very uncomfortable for you. I don't want to give you time, and the defense did just that.
The Knights send out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Kent. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
1st down here for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense getting set for 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback keep. Maybe a quick. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They just got a huge break, and now they need to put this ball into the end zone. A field goal really doesn't help much at this stage. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pocket breaking down. Complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
The throw. Got his man on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Got to find a completion on this one. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They knock him down, but the offense going to get away with that one, as this will be a pass interference call against the defense. Now, a game can't end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll throw it. It's complete. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.